between businesses and their customers and you and the people that who are interested in the same things you're interested in. I think that's here to stay.
Now, we recently had a tweet up, I believe it's called a tweet up. A lot of people who were on Twitter gathered at the Iguana Grill. There were at least a couple hundred people there. Did that surprise you?
It really did. I mean, it surprised me in a really, really great way, because I remember when I went to the very first tweet up in Oklahoma City, I think there was like 6 or 8 of us. And so, when they had the tweet up at the Iguana and there was over 200, and it was really like an old family reunion where you're like, hey, I follow you and I talk to you every day, and you finally get to meet face to face with people. It raises the kind of the real social networking part of that to a whole new in blood level.
And what kind of business exposure did the Iguana Grill and other sponsors of the event get out of that?
Well, I know that Schnocke Turnbow Frank was a sponsor, and we've got some great relationships with people that we had last night. Ryan Parrott, who's the chef at Iguana, I know he's been all in with Twitter for a long time, and he thought it was a great success for him. It's relating the brands to the event that happened. It worked perfectly.
All right. Well, Mike, thanks again for joining us. For all your latest downtown development news, visit my blog, okccentral.com. For all your latest news, sports, and weather, go to newsok.com. And for all your restaurant reviews, event listings, festivities, Wimgo. I've slowly been coming around to the merits of Twitter, though I still have doubts about its long-term viability. The recent tweet up, a gathering of Twitter users, was a big success, and I was especially interested in 2 of the younger participants, 16-year-old Booney Tomlinson and 13-year-old Jackson Fall.
Well, I'm a freelance graphic and web designer. I also run a podcast, and I get in touch with all of these people through Twitter. I love Twitter, and this is why I came to this event.
I came here because I'm a filmmaker, amateur filmmaker, so I'm here to meet with other filmmakers and get my stuff out there, and I'm here to try to get more art out here. Why I use Twitter is because I'm here to network with other filmmakers and Oklahomans. I'm thinking about going to college here, so I'm hoping to move into downtown because I'm here every week. So I love it down here. So many things happen. 10 years ago, Oklahoma said downtown was pretty much boring. It's changed so much, and I'm just really happy with it.
Charles Francis Colcord was an early lawman who achieved early fame for his role in an 1889 land run and keeping law and order thereafter. By 1910, he had moved on from law enforcement and had amassed a fortune in land and oil. Colcord and his partners first aspired to build a grand hotel at what was then Grand Avenue in Robinson, now Sheridan, just as fellow oil wildcatter W.B. Skirvin was doing a couple blocks east. But while Skirvin got to build his hotel in 1910, the Colcord built project was cut short, first by Colcord, who insisted their building be an office tower, and then when the planned 12-story U-shaped building was built instead as an L-shaped building. By the 1970s, one building after another around the Colcord was torn down to make way for new office buildings and a proposed Galleria Mall. Colcord's descendants pondered tearing down the old beauty, but instead agreed to sell it to developer Neil Horton, who renovated the property and got it placed on the National Register of Historic Places. In 2005, Tulsa developer Paul Corey led a renovation of the building into a hotel. The hotel was bought last year by Devon Energy as part of its plans to build a 54-story world headquarters next door. These photos and more can be ordered through Pictopia at NewsOK.